Good morning, everyone. Everyone say Morena. I know, it's so amazing to be here with you this morning. Everyone turn to the person next to you and say, I'm amazing, you're amazing, we're amazing. Awesome. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Jordyn. He uri tēnei no tainui awhiro. On my dad's side, I'm from Raglan, Whaingaroa. Everyone say kia ora. And on my mum's side, I'm from Mulewhanua, Lalovi in Samoa. Everyone say chihu. Ooh, ooh. Can I just say, I'm really appreciating the energy this morning. That's amazing. All right, you guys are in for an amazing weekend. Wait, let me keep introducing myself. So, I have a handsome husband / baby zaddy. Ow! Okay, no one should ever say zaddy. I take that back. Anyway, I have a handsome husband. His name is Thomas Rapana, and together we have a beautiful 2-year-old boy. His name's Toa Awanui Arangi, and he's a cute little bean. Everyone say, oh. Oh, I know. So, haere mai. That's our theme for this weekend, for this Easter weekend. Haere mai, come. I can't tell you how many times I've heard this phrase growing up. I remember when I was at kohanga reo, or like a kindergarten, as a toddler, and I'd see all the fires being like, oh, kia ora bub, haere mai, and it felt so nurturing, and you felt like you were the cutest thing in the world. Or like when you've been playing up, and then the aunties are like, they do this thing where they talk through their teeth and they purse their lips, and then they poke under their eyes. Haere mai, naya nei, naya nei. Yeah, so you don't even have to understand what I was saying to know that your girl was in trouble. Or when you're at the marae and you can hear the haere mai. Woo! Casted from the kuia standing at the front of the wharenui. That's the kind of haere mai that drags me in, pulls me into a whole other moment. It's the kind of haere mai that weaves you into a story that's unfolding. It's the haere mai that calls you on, allows you to walk towards it slowly, carefully, eyes wide open, and you're being woven into a story of binding, of connecting. It's the kind of haere mai that makes space for you, for me, for us. Oh, she's getting deep pretty early on in the kōrero. Okay. I think it's such a cool thing this weekend that there is a story unfolding. It's a story that already exists, yeah? The Easter story. And so maybe for some of you, this is the first time that you're hearing the Easter story. Maybe others of you have been in past years, and so you've heard, you know, the Easter story, and maybe some of you have grown up always knowing the Easter story. But can I just encourage you, can I just let you know that this story, this Easter story, is like the core of our faith. This Easter story is a game changer in history. From this moment in history, the world was never the same. So no matter where you find yourself on the spectrum, whether this is the first time you're hearing the story or the millionth time you're hearing the story, you just keep getting woven deeper and deeper into it. Haere mai, come. It's so instructional, but so welcoming. Okay, we're gonna go into story time mode. So my mate Eugene's gonna come and help me. Everyone say, hi, Eugene. Ooh, there we go. So in the scriptures, in the Gospels, we hear about when Jesus calls his first disciples, yeah? So his disciples are the people who follow him, who are living and learning and will lead alongside him. So just before he calls his first disciples, Jesus is hanging around Galilee, the area of Galilee, and he's kind of this odd character, like in a cool way, but odd. And he's starting to stir the atmosphere. So people are hearing about Jesus. He's kind of getting Insta-famous, right? Like people are going, oh, okay, who's this guy? And they're noticing that Jesus, this rabbi, this teacher, Jesus, he's not like the other rabbis and teachers. Jesus seems to be drawn to just normal people. Like you don't have to be the super knowledgeable in society. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot. Jesus just seems to like hanging out with people. So Jesus is ministering around Galilee. And at the same time, there are the brothers. These brothers, their names are Peter and Andrew. And Peter and Andrew, they own a fishing business. So they're fishermen. They go out, catch fish sometimes, and then they bring it in, sell it. That's how they make the monies, yeah? So at the same time, Jesus walks past them. And remember, Peter and Andrew, they kind of know a little bit about Jesus. They've heard some of his teachings. They know that he's been making his way around town. And after a long night of mahi, they're pulling in their boat because they're fishermen, remember? To be honest, I think they're a bit rubbish because they pulled in a whole boat of nothing. They didn't catch any fish. Their nets were empty. So Jesus walks past them and all of their no fish. And he stops and he looks at them and says, "Hide am I, come follow me." And I can imagine Peter and Andrew bound in that moment with Jesus, because he's speaking to their spirits, right? Hide am I, come follow me. Ooh, but then it gets better. He says, "Come, follow me. You will now be fishermen of people." As in, you have a calling on your life to draw people to me. As in, I can see beyond your current zero fish situation. And I'm calling you anyway. I'm going to fill those nets with better things. He was speaking to their spirit. Hide am I, come follow me. So if I was Peter or Andrew, sat in that moment with my no fish, and Jesus is saying to me, "Come follow me, you will now be fishermen of people," I think I might have been like, "Can you see my no fish? Can you see that I've been out and caught nothing, that my nets are empty?" Or maybe I might have thought, "This is my job. Like, this is what I do every day. This is how I make money and put bread on my table. Like, come and follow you where? What are we doing? Where are we going?" But Peter and Andrew, they don't respond like this. You see, they'd already heard of this Jesus. And when it came to this moment, they were woven into it with Jesus, like actual Jesus. And despite the reality of their current situation, their empty nets, or the fact that they're being called out of their place of comfort, they, completely woven into this moment with Jesus, immediately left everything and followed him. Believed what he said, that they would now be fishermen of people, that people would be drawn to them because they followed, because they were in relationship with Jesus. Can I just tell you that this is so the kingdom of God, where nothing equals everything, where courage equals vulnerability. You got to let that sink in for a minute. Because it's actually a miracle that Jesus, the Son of God, calls us. That the very thing you know or you think you don't have capacity or ability for, where your hands are completely empty, Jesus can call out of you. And it's not the same idea as like, oh, I've got no money, can you fill my bank account? Or I've only got 100 followers, can you give me 40K? It's not that idea. See, when Jesus sent out the call to his first disciples saying they would now be fishermen of people, he was saying that they had purpose and calling over their lives for the sake of bringing more people to Jesus. He was speaking purpose and calling into their lives for the sake of building his kingdom. Not in like the Game of Thrones way. In the sense that salvation, being restored back into relationship with God, the Father, was now made possible again through Jesus. I know some people might be sitting there like, okay, Jordyn, there's a lot of Christianese. What does it actually mean? What does that mean? How is Jesus saying, "Hide am I" to us? Do you know the meaning of the word disciple was just learner? So we're being invited into this journey of learning, following, watching, imitating Jesus so that others can do the same. You know, when we look at the statistics for our young people in Aotearoa, there's a lot of deficit. Our young people are burdened with depression, anxiety, suicide. It's heartbreaking. We're just like how Peter and Andrew were out fishing all night and came up with nothing. We're out here. Hey, we're all out here fishing for truth, for joy, for purpose, for meaning, for reasons why, and we're pulling up empty. And year after year, those numbers are getting higher and higher, and our people, our young people, our teenagers, you are slipping through the net. But I think, just like Jesus spoke to Peter and Andrew, hide am I, come follow me. Your nets are empty, your current circumstance spells out your failure, but I'm still saying, hide am I, come follow me, because you will now be fishermen of people. I can hear Jesus speaking to us today. Hide am I, come follow me, because you will be full of the message, the great news of life, of grace, of purpose, of meaning. You will not be overcome by suffering. Hide am I, oh, come follow me. You will withstand the will learn how to navigate through darkness with his symbols of hope. You will be speakers of truth. You will love justice. You will embrace learning. Hide in my, come follow me. You will grow in strength in every good gift that God has for you. You will live well. All because you are following Jesus, actual Jesus. And yeah, there's a sense of having to leave your space of comfort. Hey, the space that you're used to, that you're quite comfortable in. It's a call to be courageous, and it's a call to be vulnerable. Maybe you've heard of this Jesus. And maybe this weekend, you'll find him in the story that's unfolding, and he'll speak to your spirit. Hide my, come follow me. Can you hear the invitation? Hide my, come follow me. As you are right now, right in this moment, Jesus sees you, sees the spaces and situations that you're in right now. He knows. He knows all the things you might feel you have no ability or capacity for, but the call, the invitation remains the same. Hide am I, come, follow me. So, my friends, you have this opportunity this Easter weekend to be woven into the story, to find Jesus, actual Jesus in the story, to allow him to speak to your identity if you want it. It's not a magic cure for all the yucky things to go away. This doesn't eliminate us from suffering. We will encounter suffering. But it is truth, and it is light, and it is life-giving, and it is peace. It's the call that's extended to you that allows you to walk towards it slowly, carefully, eyes wide open, into an existing story that never ever gets old. Hide my, come follow me. Hide my, come follow me. So, my hope and my prayer for you guys this weekend is that you would find Jesus in the story. Know that this story is a game changer. Thank you so much for letting me hang out with you this morning. I'm going to invite the worship team back up. Thank you, everyone.